Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we began working on our new electronics facility here that is going to make modules. And started converting various things into the materials that we actually need. So taking our liquid resin, making normal resin, taking our naphtha, making the artificial wood, taking our hydrogen chloride and iron ore, making the ferric chloride solution, and then breaking down all of our sheet coils and other coils into their individual components so that they're all ready to go. So, there we go. And then began setting up the production process that I'm going to use to make the modules. And I'm using a bit of a different method here than typical. Instead of trying to make like everything that we would need all at once, I'm trying to make these discrete specific chains in 1-to-1 ratios, because everything should be 1-to-1 ratios at this particular point, because I can use the modules to increase production where needed. And do I actually need any modules on any of these guys? No. And so, we're going to have this, this chain that's going to do like direct 1-to-1 insertions, and then it's going to produce modules at the end. And all it's going to need is just to receive some inputs, and we can blueprint the whole thing, and then, then we can blueprint the whole thing, and then we can duplicate it, copy it, and to as many times as we need, and then we just need to hook it up to its inputs, and then it makes modules out the other end, right? So that's kind of my plan here, and hopefully that will work. We'll see. But my first chain is going to actually go all the way out to speed module 4s, because that's going to be one of the first things we need. And then we're going to blueprint that whole chain out to speed module 4s. And then it should work. Now the thing is that in this setup, if I really want to do it this way, what I should probably do is, instead of doing all of this, is let's go just out to ones. Right? Yeah, let's do just out to ones. And now we actually have different ratios and everything. To produce the ones as fast as we can. So we have the one phenolic boards. Yeah, I'm going to completely kind of reconceptualize this whole thing, because now this is the way I'm doing it. So we're going to need one module there. We're actually going to need all 6 there for these guys. We'll need all 6 there. For you guys, we'll just need 1. Okay. So yeah, let's just go with this for now. Alright, so you're going to need how many? None. None there. This one is going to need 1. And you're going to need all 6. Well, actually, I could just... odd the way that's doing that. Okay. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to need in this particular chain is going to be... I don't think we're going to need the module cases. What we're going to want... See, even this probably wasn't something I needed to do just yet. But... we are going to need the solder, which we have. But we're going to need basic electronic components and transistors. Okay. We're going to need some of this. So that's our material we have. These are materials we have. Carbon. I'm going to need to mass produce that in some... via some method. Okay. So, I think that's probably what I should do first here, is I'm going to need a couple liquefiers, and this is one material I'm going to use as a raw, as kind of a main input. So I'm going to make a lot of it, or try to make a lot of it. And I guess I'll use this space here. We are going to need coal there and coke there. Actually, let me do that there. Get past all of this. And then emerge there. Okay? Alright, so we're gonna hook that up there, have you make carbon dioxide. Not monoxide, dioxide, please. There you go. And I need to find... Yep, there you are. And I'm going to go ahead and make a... Oh, no. I'll make a fairly large tank for this, because I might have to make more of it. And, oh, before I can make too much of that, this needs to be moved. Just a little bit. There. Because I forgot that if I want to make this expandable, I'll need to put a splitter there first. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to need to feed that into another liquefier. So I'm going to give it enough room to make our carbon. Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to do this. Let's see. Give it some modules, and... oh, you need modules too. There you go. And then for this... you'll probably just do that. And then that produces our carbon. Once we have that hooked up here, of course I put it just outside the electrical coverage. All right. All right, there we go. We have carbon. Okay. So there we are. I can go ahead and remove that from there. Alright, we're going to need tinned copper wire over here, which is there. Oh, that's probably not as far as I want to take that. Alright. not sure where I'm going to need that just yet. Alright, but I think the first thing we're going to do here is this might be a bit awkward, but we'll see. Pick up and drop off. And you are going to be making speed circuit boards. There you go. Okay. We're going to need that solder, too. So, solder. Which is here. Okay, so there's the solder. Alright. And that goes into there. Yes? Yes. Alright, so we're going to want the solder to come up to here. Okay. Alright, now we're going to need some basic electronic components to feed into there. Now, this stuff is going into the actual module end product at a rate of what? 3.8 per second? Okay. We could probably run that on the belt for a little bit. Yeah, let's see, if I were to run that on a belt. And then we would need the tin, copper wire, and the carbon for our basic electronic components. And if I put that... Thing is, where would I put it? There would be good. It's just, where am I gonna bring the stuff in? Because then I would just direct insert there. Alright, so the carbon... Actually, the carbon shouldn't be that hard. I would just do this and then have it emerge there. And then do an inserter. Actually, the inserter would be easier to put there. Drop it there and pick up from there. And actually, I'm going to rework this a little bit as well. I want those on the surface. So, you know, this is going to go to other places. Oop. Oh, except that I got that line there. Okay, and this is going to be reworked too. Alright, hold on. Okay, so that comes in there. Carbon will come in here. And I think the tinned copper wire will come in there. Yes. You'll pick up there, you'll drop there. Okay, so for the carbon, this is going to have to come onto a different line, I think. Out there. I'll go ahead and put that splitter there. Alright, so carbon's coming down there. And then you are inputting. Ah, the belts are messing with me. Stop. Well, that could have been tin copper as well. Well, so actually, let me just rework that. We'll make that the carbon line, and then we'll bring the tinned copper in there. Because that's coming from this direction. And where is it? There it is. Nope. There we go. And do I need any modules there? It doesn't seem so. Okay, next we're going to need transistors. And the transistors need plastic bars, they need silicon wafers, and they need tinned copper wire. There's tinned copper wire. Perfect. My total need of tinned copper wire here is what? 1.5 per second and 1.5 per second. Okay, so that's... the belt will easily handle that. Alright, and you get direct inserted there. You're making transistors. Excellent. You're bringing in the tinned copper wire. Alright. Alright, plastic. Plastic input, I think, will come through here. To there. We have to remember that we have to leave room for the carbon. Alright, so... where's the plastic? There's the plastic. Okay, so this is the line. And I've also got silicone. however you want to say it. Well, actually, I'm trying to see if there's any way I could maybe move this plastic perhaps to a different line here. Is there anything on this line? No, there isn't. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to rework this a little bit. That's a whole lot of plastic I just picked up. Okay, so we want to connect there, which means I want to kind of bring this wrong. There we go. That works. And then we need silicone wafers. There's another input that we need. Which I think I can use this. It's just a matter of where... Oh, because we're going to need the disassembly machine. Where are we going to do that? There? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, there. I'm trying to decide where I would bring the silicone through. Because I would do the direct insert there. Well, let's go grab... Well, see, the thing is, what I could do is I could mass produce the silicon wafers. Because we're never going to need the silicon plate, right? For anything. We're not going to need the silicon plate. We need to convert the silicon plate into silicon wafers. That's the only reason they're here. So, I can treat them like this. Which... These should have speed modules on them. There you go. Alright, where are the silicon wafers? There they are. That simplifies things to some extent. Alright, what line are we going to put this on? This line should actually work right here. And then whenever we need any of this stuff in another production area, then we just splice in. Okay, so if we're going to bring in the silicon wafers, the rate at which we're producing these things is 3.8 per second, so what we're going to have here is this coming out this way, that going out that way. So silicon wafers are probably going to need to come in here and emerge there. So that I can do that. Alright, so that can come through there and connect in. And there we go. And that's 1-to-1. But you actually need a single module. To produce 3.8 per second. At least according to that anyway. Alright, but we are at the end of the episode, so that's coming along. And now I just need to create the module contacts and module cases, which means we're going to need the copper plate to come through here to another spot. No problem. We're going to bring in gold, which I have to figure out where that's going to come through. And the plastic, which is... Where was the plastic? The plastic is there. Maybe I'll have to move this. If I want the plastic to continue on to another use, then we're going to have to put the plastic there, and then the copper will come through. And then we can actually put this one there and tell you to drop there and pick up from there. There we go. Okay. So we'll go ahead and stop here for now. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.